Time's out, everyone. And if you're new here, my name is Kai or Mill. And in today's video, we are working on episode 13 of the Kawaii Corner, he- Healing While Being a Single Mom. I've been wanting to do this episode for like a while now, but I kind of got scared into doing it. Not scared, but I felt like it would have been not a hard topic, but I felt like it would have been um not difficult, but it would have been more like I don't think most people would have understood it. But like I said, I'm gonna keep trying and see what works. So I've been a single mom almost about like a year, so probably 2 years now. And I keep saying, well, not keep saying, but I have stated that like if I ever have kids or if you ever met me kind of in the world, you kind of know that I've always um wanted wanted to be married. But unfortunately, they didn't happen. Me and my kids' dad, we really don't talk anymore. It's more of a I see you when I see you, and we just hang out thing. And then I'm kind of like I'm fine being the single parent anyway, because I kind of just do everything already down to um the clothes, the accessories, and everything like that. Um, I do know definitely. I say my looks are waste, but when it comes to my kids, I definitely feel like I could do a lot more. Like I just upgraded the twins room. I haven't really finished summer's room. Maybe because I'm still trying to like um because I want most of the stuff that's like outside. Um, so how can I say this? I want most of the stuff that is outside like to have a place. Like, it looks so a child does live here. Um, so me being the single mom, I think everything just falls on me sometimes. Like I really don't get a break. I want to say I really don't get a break. I mean, I do when my parents like come around and stuff, but as far as um like with a partner, I solely just been doing things by myself, not really like with somebody if that makes sense. So in my healing journey, I've noticed that everybody can kind of understand, I guess, like with the role play thing. Because even in my past relationships, it made me feel, um, not feel, but it taught me more about myself that I know I need to work on. I guess, I think one of the big things is miking. I really don't like at that unless I'm doing YouTube or unless I am with close friends or something. Like, I guess with a new setting, you like meeting new people, like, especially in like big crowds, because second life, you're always gonna meet people. You're always gonna like interact with people. And I think that is what sets me back because I don't like sometimes. And then a lot of people um don't really know how to role play, especially if a family dynamic. A lot of people don't know how to really role play. When I say role play, is I mean like whether it's ABG or my story, I haven't found like a partner that can do a good role play. Like I said, I look up to this one. I'm not even call him a couple because her partner appears sometime in her videos when she's like explaining stuff. But that's kind of something I want. I'm not saying like I want them to be like on full display. Like I would support them if they would have been like, yeah, we can do a couples channel type of thing, that type of thing. But I don't know, bring them to my community, like my creative space. I don't think I would do it. But like I said, a lot and most people they don't know how to role play. I think everything is just not just kind of based in the real life. Everything is based on sex, or if you already have kids, they feel like as though you have slept with multiple people because the twins are more like a caramel skin tone than Summer. Summer is a my little chocolate. Well, I don't want to call her chocolate, but she is. my I don't call it chocolate, but if you ever seen someone on my page, you know what someone looks like. So people just get that misconception like I slept with more than one or one person. And that normally isn't the case. But healing as a single parent though, or a single mom though, definitely has its quirks. Like I'm not gonna lie, I do have a big house. Um and, and so me just being here with like three kids, it does, it does do a toll on you mentally or emotionally. Because I guess, I've been on here for almost 2 years and I haven't met like somebody I could like kind of like what I want to say, kind of like crash out, but wouldn't work. Like I wouldn't it wouldn't be worth like the hassle, I want to say. And yeah, so me like being a single mom on here is definitely like yeah, mixed course. I never thought like having kids. I even thought about I even had thoughts about even redoing the whole kid thing. But then I was like during that due date, during closest to due date, I was like, it's no point. Because they at that point they were about almost here. And even after that I still dealt with like the like kind of like the side effects of it all. Like not not really like my partner wasn't really there. So I would say after like they came, for the first few days it was fine. And then weeks started coming and days turned into weeks and weeks turned into months. And I felt like slowly but surely they wasn't coming back. And that's what I think what fucked me up is because, I don't want to say I was sold a dream. I want to say that I was sold a dream that it was probably gonna work and that we were gonna try to get through it. A lot of things that we were like had to work on, and unfortunately, it didn't come to be that way. Um, Now looking back on it, I wish well, I would. Sometimes I feel like I wish I never had them. Yeah, because I would have been like, I would have been more okay. And I'm not. So it's more like when you watch other people or your family be with their partner and stuff like that, or and I can't really say anything because, most people who have been on here have met that they've been dealing with that person for like a long time. And even they turn into like a real life marriage. So not really saying it's not possible to find love on you. I've only had a couple of relationships that became serious, but I feel like it failed. Most of them failed. And like I said, I wanted to be married or at least have somebody here. And I don't. So learning or navigating that part of my life as a mom, I think is different because Father's Day, for example, was hard because I'm not a father, but the kids have a father, and to even down to summer school did an event for Father's Day, and their father did not show up for it. But because I did not want my baby alone, I had to get dressed and show up pretty much. And that is when I realized this relationship or this situationship is not worth it because I don't deserve to kind of be treated like that or how I was treated, especially when I know I'm a good person. Even how I am on here when I'm like recording or making videos, it's kind of how I am. It's kind of how I'm in the world. I didn't like I done had some situationship. Don't get me wrong, second life is a game, but I've never like I told myself I would never make another baby unless it was by myself. And thank you with the mama alpha you can kind of do it by yourself. You necessarily don't have to sleep with anybody to kind of do it. Or you don't have to sleep with somebody to do it, you know. So that is another thing I'm learning in this journey. in that this journey that I am on. Um, I guess like, still being the single mom and stuff, it's definitely like not worrisome, but it's not gonna lie, it's pretty boring or how I feel like everything is falling on me. There is no one I can lean on, like partner wise, there's no one I can lean on. Family wise, absolutely. But partner wise, when I'm frustrated or when I want to role play, I can't do it. So now I can role play. I can role play by myself. But as far as like a role playing scenario with somebody, like how most couple is, sorry, um, it's difficult. It's hard. And it's just something that I have to kind of deal with, that I've been kind of dealing with. Um, yeah, so I think that's just what sets me back. Sometimes, or how I feel sets me back sometimes. But now, on the healing journey that I'm on, I'm learning to love yourself a little bit more. Well, love myself a little bit more. Give myself grace because I am doing a good job. I'm doing what I can, especially when it comes to content creation. Definitely with my kids, I think I do what I can. I take photos of them. I share them with the people. I share their progress, on social media, or I share just events that they do, or just in general. I thought about trying to get the twins down, but I was like, it wouldn't make no sense. I think if I would have had a partner, we would be like, okay, kind of agreeing to it, you know. But with three bot babies, like I'm still struggling with just even getting something together sometimes. So it would be nice if I knew more about the bot system and I wouldn't have to double off because that can mess it up the system as well. So somebody, if I was to ever get, a potential partner, I want them to know more about the bot system and stuff. But so far, my healing journey has been good. I want to stay like that. Um, yeah, it has been. Is it tough? Absolutely, but I wouldn't trade my kids for anything or what has not transpired, but what has made me I guess the person that I am now. And I'm sorry if I sound like I just woke up because we just woke up. We feel like we just woke up, and so um yeah, I guess the person that I'm becoming now is a different person. You know, I am gonna try to do two uploads, so hopefully next time you see me, we'll be talking about it. But this is the Kawaii Corner. Unfortunately, we don't have. Well, I don't have. I might maybe just doing it in my skybox, but I think it would be more interesting if I would have just did it at home or at home. But yeah, this is it for me, friends, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.